Hello. Welcome to Casual Gaming with Purpose, Blueprints Edition. If this is your first stream or VOD, then welcome, and if not, then welcome back. Today we are playing Blueprints. I know virtually nothing about this game. I have mostly avoided spoilers. I know the premise, but that's about it. And we're gonna do our best to solve a mystery, I guess, a puzzle of sorts. I guess full disclosure, if you haven't played this game and you don't want to be spoiled, this stream might not be for you. If you want to play it in the future, because I'm hopefully gonna figure it out. Maybe not today. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know that there's necessarily a way to play this game without kind of spoiling it, in a sense. If this is your first time catching a stream or VOD, I also stream Stardew content and other chill games. I stream Stardew on Thursdays, and then off mic streams are on Mondays, so usually long play with no commentary. Right now I've been playing Dwarf Romantic, but Tiny Glade is on deck for off mic Monday. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, then welcome aboard. I'm honored to have you here with me, and I hope you enjoy whatever you watch. Let's get into it, I think. Just making sure all my audio is good. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet, either my mic or the game audio. I can always change it. I turned the brightness up all the way because I have bad vision, but if it is glaring and difficult to watch, feel free to let me know and I can adjust. Let's get into the game. I'm excited. There's a lot of hype around this game. I think well-deserved hype. And yeah, I'm just excited to play a new game. Should be a good time.
Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above request is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
All right. Blueprints. Is that us? Day 1. We've got a safari vibe going on. So cool. All right. And that is where we came from. I'm already overanalyzing. There's 2 birds, 3 birds, and 2 umbrellas. No, is that an umbrella or a cane? That's what this is gonna be like. Full disclosure. I'll try not to, be too dramatic with my mouse movements. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 footprint. When you no longer have any left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. All right. Ooh, I really like the footsteps a lot. A clock. It is 8:15. A queen. I mean, I'm not solving anything yet, but I want to take it all in. That one is an ace. And there's a vase. There is a note on the table for us, so let's read the note. And there's also what looks to be a blueprint. You found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. I'm playing on PC, if that wasn't obvious. So this is where we are, and this is where we're trying to get to. And we have 50 steps. Alright, let's read our note. Open only in the event of my death. Simon. Excuse me. Welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of my bequest, or the bequest, rather. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself. But it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay. We've got 3 doors to choose from. In theory, we can just go straight, right? Short game, if yes. I see. So I can go to the bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, you gain 2 footprints. Go to the closet, 2 items, or the hallway. And the bedroom goes left, closet goes, I guess, back to where we were. And then the hallway goes left or right. Now I'm curious to know, oh, it doesn't matter, okay. I was like, can I go try one of the other doors? But I don't think so. Let's go to the bedroom because then we're kind of like not losing steps. Alright. In we go. Bedroom rank 2. There is a hat. Can we pick it up? Doesn't look like it. A beautiful bride. A globe. Chess piece. I haven't been clicking things because I kind of assumed it would show me if I could click something. But maybe that is folly, and I should be trying to pick things up. Oh, there's another paper crane here. Interesting. Show me secrets. Oh. Greetings from Reddington. Can I take it with me? I don't think so. A bridge. Trunk is locked. Okay. So we can go back the way we came. Or we can progress. Let's progress. If I can. Alright. If I go to the den, I get something. Not sure what that is though. Footprints, maybe? Storeroom, I get a key and 2 things. Nook, I get a key. But the den will let me move forward. So let's try the den. Hello, Bill. Welcome in. We're puzzling today. So I can continue. Gonna laugh if I find the living hat in the wrong game. That would be incredible. If there is a living hat hidden in this game, I would be very pleased. Staircase. Clock continues to move. Interesting. There's so many clocks everywhere. Something I can pick up. A diamond. That was my reward. But I still don't have any keys. Why are there so many clocks in this room? Interesting. I think... Okay. Oh, we can't... Why did I think we'd be able to go... Oh yeah, we can. We can go straight. It's just that it's... I don't suppose I will get keys. What is this game about? It is a puzzle game. And I actually don't know too much about it. I know that the premise, Lucky Rabbit's Foot, greater chance of fighting items. The premise is that you are someone who has inherited an estate under the condition that you can find a secret room in the house. And basically you have a limited number of steps each day, and if you don't find it, then you have to move on to the next day and the whole house resets. So I started here, and then I chose a room to go into, and so on and so forth, and then there's little clues and things you can pick up along the way. But beyond that, I don't know too much about, like, I've just started, so I don't know if there's, I mean, I'm certain that there are more secrets to find, but I don't know them yet. And we haven't finished our first day, so maybe there will be more to glean. Once we do. So I have the option to go... Like, I don't want to go here. Unless there's a way for me to get... Well, why not? This is the first day. I'm not going to solve it on the first day. Let's push the boundaries and see what we can and cannot do. So if I go into the guest bedroom, I get 10 more steps. I want to know what a puzzle piece is, though. This box is the middle box. The gems are in the middle box. This box is the middle box. Okay. I don't have a key though, so I don't think I could open them even if I wanted to. Praying hands and a crowbar. I can pick this up. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I'd mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I'd played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You'd pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I've included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Which box is the middle box, Cozy? It is a good question. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements, and only one box has a prize within it. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. So, wind up key. This will let us open one of the boxes. So one of them is true, one of them is false, and one of them has something in it. So if this one is true, and then one of these is false, then it's just a guess. Right? Because this one says the gems are in the middle box, and one of these is a middle box and one of them isn't, and they both say this is the middle box. So that would just be a 50-50 chance. If this is false, the gems are in the middle box. That means they're not in the middle box. I mean, it's just a 50-50 chance regardless, I think. Right? Because... I don't know if that's sound reasoning. If this is true, then one of these is false. I don't know. I'm gonna try this one. Well, I got it right, but honestly, it was a guess. I wish I could say that I was some puzzle mastermind, but not quite. That's our great uncle, Herbert S. Sinclair. We have inherited this house from him. Let's take stock of where we are. We're here. We can go over here, but then theoretically we're stuck. But I'm curious to know if that's actually true. So let's try to go through this door. Thank you, Bill. Did you solve it? Were you looking at it thinking you knew the answer? Have I ever done an escape room? I have not. I've done virtual escape rooms before, but never in person. So I guess yes, but no. Have you done any? Are you a fan of escape rooms? Now, I get a key in this room, so I can go back. In theory, I can go back to one of the chests. Terrible at puzzles? That's fair. This room has a castle, and the first room we went into had a pawn. Are we playing chess? Because then I'm really doomed, because I am not good at chess. I want to know what's in one of these boxes. Oh, I just realized that if I go... Oh, I'm wasting my steps. Okay, well, now I've learned my lesson. That makes sense, though. Just gems. I don't know that that was worth it, but here we are. Well. Does this game have scum saving? I'm not sure. What is scum saving? Tell me more. Oh, there's something here. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps, most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Like in the game or in real life? I do have a pen and paper. Let's see. I can write things down. So far, the only thing that has stood out to me is the clocks and the chess pieces. Scum saving is a video game strategy where players save their progress right before a potentially unfavorable outcome and then reload the save if they don't like the results. I see. It looks like maybe yes. Because you can save and quit. Which would imply to me that you could load back in the previous room if you wanted to. Maybe that is like, I wonder if there's already people who speedrun this game. It's pretty new, so I'm not so sure. Okay. The bedroom had a pawn. And this room is the nook, and it has a rook. That's an easy mnemonic. I think that's a... Yeah, I think so. Okay, well I can't go back here, so this was a waste that I came back into this room. This room, the puzzle, I'll write it down. We're in the parlor. But I don't know if we'll encounter that exact puzzle again, or a puzzle at all. Oh, there's a pawn here too. And this one is a black pawn. I think the other two pieces we've encountered have been white pawns. Or white puzzle chess pieces. I mean, honestly, those could be red herrings because they're pretty obvious, but... Is there a chess piece in this room? This one just has a lot of clocks, I think. Like a lot of clocks. Two goose. Are there any clocks that have a different time on them? I don't think so. It looks about right. Candlestick. Yeah, I don't see any chess pieces in this room. Oh, just kidding. A golden pawn. This room is the den. I can go back in there, but it is a dead end, so I don't want to go back in there, even though there might be a chess piece that I didn't spot. And I don't have a key for this one now. What color was that chess piece? Oh, it's not that one. There is a hat. It's not the living hat, though. It was a golden pawn. Now I'm wondering if the rook was golden and I just thought it was white. Oh well, I'm not going back there. And then yeah, there's these cranes. This room has 2 cranes in it. Paper cranes. I would love to say that I'm good at puzzles, but honestly I'm not either. But I do enjoy puzzles a lot. And I don't mind that I'm not good at them. No chess pieces in this room. I don't think. There's lots of birds in this house, which I personally like. Alright, this one's all boarded up. That's cool, because it wasn't boarded up when we started, but now that we've opened the parlor, it is. Now I understand. Let's try this door. So if we go into the storeroom, we get another key and a whole bunch of other stuff, but it is a dead end. And then I think we're just like plumb out of luck for the day, and we can't take stuff with us. But maybe the key would lead to a clue. Maybe. The hallway, we could go straight through. And up. Or the spare room, we can just go straight through. Let's go with the hallway. A note. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay, but we're in the east wing, right? Now? I think. Safety pin. Tree. I haven't been writing down the pictures because there's just so many of them, but maybe that will be my downfall. I mean, we want to go this way, so I will go through this door, I think, if it lets me, unless it's locked. All right. None of these go straight through. Food for sale. Gem requirement. We have some gems. Pantry gives us money. I don't know what food for sale is, so let's find out. I don't know if there's like spooky things that actually happen in this game. I hope not. I'm a big baby. I don't think so, though. It doesn't strike me as that kind of game. No jump scares. Mount Holly kitchen menu: banana, club sandwich, chef salad. Chef salad gives us 5 steps for every green room in our house. Club salad gives us 15 steps, and banana gives us 3 steps. Is there a way for us to see? I don't think we have any green rooms. I believe that is a yellow room. So let's go with the club sandwich. Oh, I don't think I had enough money. Do I have enough for the banana? I have enough for the chef salad, but I don't have any green rooms. Yet. Oh, it's this money, it's not gems. So I can't get anything. Okay, well, good to know. Scariest thing so far is you being left alone with your own thoughts. Yeah, exactly. That is pretty scary, honestly. Well, that was a bummer. I thought it would cost me gems. A bathtub and a bat. Do you think these are checkers? Well, let's press on. I guess we can come back if we get coins. Okay, where are we? We are here, and we're going here. Looks like the chapel would be the way up. We'll lose money if we go in there, but I don't have any money, so joke's on them. There is a white bishop in the chapel. I didn't see any chess pieces in the kitchen. I didn't really pay very good attention in the hallway. But we can go back if we must. Am I stuck? There we go. Oh, I see. It cost me a gem to go into the room. That is where bishops usually are. Very true. I did not think of that. Very astute. Nook, rook, chapel, bishop. Pawns were in the parlor and the bedroom, so that one doesn't have a mnemonic. Storeroom is a dead end. Pantry or observatory. Observatory gives us whatever this symbol is for each time you've drafted the observatory. Pantry will give us money, which would help us buy a few more steps, but I don't think it would be worth it at this stage because I would lose one. Like, I'd still only be able to afford the bananas, and so then it would just break even to go back and forth. Let's go with the observatory. We'll figure out what that little ling is. In the words of Lynn's makeup, ling. What does it mean? This one has lots of globes and a knight. A white knight. Fixed Stars. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star is +1 gold. The Twins. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, 3 steps. Diamondus Minor is 1 gem. Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors, are more common today. Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious today. Clavis the Key, 1 key. Diamondus Major is 5 gems. And Draxus the Dead end rooms are more common. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh, there's just these 2 left. The Sale, everything is 50% off. And Florealis Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. We have not encountered flowers yet, I don't think. We also haven't encountered any green rooms. So, right? Yeah. Unless it remains to be seen if yellow is green. But I don't think so. Okay. So, we can use the telescope perhaps and see what there is to see. Maybe not. That's cool. But now it's not pointing outside anymore. Is this the only room with a window? I think so. So far, yes. I guess there's stained glass windows in there, but not sure that quite counts. I guess I have to wait for it to be nighttime, perhaps? But I don't want to waste my steps. Oh, wait. I mean, I assume that I have to look out, as observatories do. Ah, okay, I understand. That points it down. That points it up. Me trying to learn how telescopes work. Okay. Mm. 'Cause, 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 Okay, I'm already lost. I feel like it was pointing out when we got into the room. But it didn't let me look out of it at that point in time. So... honestly, I think I'm just gonna have to give up with this for a second. Maybe I'll figure it out. Let's see if I can change my vantage point. Get a better idea of what's going on. Can I spin it from down here? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Oh, yes. Okay. Well... I mean, technically I don't want it to go that way, but whatever. Right? Maybe I just have to get it up on that shelf. Because now it's like, okay. It's a little bit finicky. No, I want it to go the other way. We got there, eventually. All that for a coin? Not entirely sure that was worth it. But now I know how it works, kind of. Ish. Let us press onward. I still don't really know what this little sparkle does. Now this will let me go back to the kitchen without going through the chapel. It's also the only room that will let me progress, so I guess that's what we're doing. Wait, were there any chess pieces in here before we go? Oh yes, we already got it. There was a knight. Lots of paintings in this one. Okay, first things first is to look for chess pieces, I guess, so that I don't forget to do it. There is a phone. Boarded off room. Golden chess piece. Can I draw? Somewhat. I like to do digital art. I mean, yes, I can draw. Whether or not it is good is up for debate. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Interesting. I guess those are the rooms that have more than one door, maybe? Or maybe I just haven't encountered that yet. Yeah, I've drawn, hold on. I've drawn my animation on my pause screen. What else have I drawn that would be available on YouTube? There's like a watermark on my videos. That's not really a drawing. It's more of like, I don't know, an icon, I guess. It's mostly letters. Yeah, I do like to draw. Trying to think of a game that doesn't violate the channel theme, but shows what you're capable of. Oh, that's very kind. I don't know of any drawing games per se. Okay. So if we go to security, it lets us go up, which in theory is what we want. View inventory of all items currently in the house. That would be pretty good. Oh, here, now we have the redraw option. Interesting. That might have always been there and I just never noticed it. Let's go to the security room. Spoopy. Ooh. That's us. I also didn't expect us to have a face. I thought we would only get, like, a back of head view. That's us. Interesting. Why the cutscene? This is the list of items, maybe? Blue memos are true, red memos are lies. Okay, so the one that we saw that said rooms in the West Wing were more likely to be locked, that was red, so that wasn't true. Good to know. So we are here. What rooms have we come from? I don't suppose that this is actually... That's the entryway. I think that's probably the observatory. This is interesting. This room also has a phone. We've got these weird little... I thought we were supposed to view an inventory. Ooh, puzzle piece. Not puzzle piece, chess piece. Oh. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. View estate inventory, keycard system, log into network. Okay, let's start with the inventory. Following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. Oh, I see. Okay, that's helpful in case you're like not sure what you've missed. we have left behind a trunk and a gem. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Security level medium, offline mode locked. I don't know what offline mode is. I don't want to change this yet, but it's good to know that it exists. Terminal password. We do not have a password, I don't think. Not yet. Okay, interesting. I liked that. That's a cool mechanic. I'm interested to see what else it does. Oh, we move on the screen. That's interesting. I mean, it makes sense, but that must be difficult for them to have animated. Or to, like, set up. There is a door here. If I go back, this is still, yeah, still part of security. Coffee maker. A gem. That's good, because I think it cost me a gem to get in here. Nice to break even. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password scratched out. Okay, so this one is not true. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Okay. Antechamber is locked. Needs access levers. Because that's false. And this one is true. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I probably don't need to write it down, but I will, just in case. I'll probably remember these things today, but I'm less likely to remember them the next time I play. Short-term memory. Alrighty. Where to next? Let's try to go right if we can, I guess. Might be locked, though. No, we can go. If we go to the boiler room, we get a power source. I mean, yeah, it's the only one that's not a dead end. So. I don't know what a power source is, but we're gonna find out. Can't fall in this game, that's good. Do you see a chess piece? The music is spooky here. Ooh, is this the power source? Certainly is giving gas valve, that's for sure. I see. Okay, this is open. This is open. Goes over here. Okay, wait. Let's close this again and follow the other side. So this goes here, goes here. Goes here. Theoretically goes here. And then goes over here. And up there. Okay. Are you heading out, Bill? Take care. Have a good evening. Thanks for stopping in. I think that worked. I don't know to do what. Oh, but I have to get over there somehow. Okay. I see. Because right now this goes there, but I need to put it there. Cool. But it doesn't let me go. Hmm. Ah. Okay. Interesting. There's like... I have to stop it at the right moment. That's difficult. It would seem. Maybe there's a better angle for me to do it from. Okay, it was not that one. But I think I can't turn it from this far away. I have to be like... Oh, I think I was overthinking it. Okay, so now this is running. Let's see. What does this do now? This should allow us to power this, I think. Oh, interesting. Okay. But will I get stuck there? It won't let me do it anyway, so... Duh. Okay. This is for this door, right? Okay, that's good. And then... I don't think I can activate that yet. I think I need to turn this first. Okay, clearly not. Okay, so we want to turn that one back on now. which was this. And then this. Oh, but now I can't. We want. Okay, wait. And this is on, which is what we want. I think. My cat is trying to join. Because basically I want both of those to be on at the same time, I think. Am I overcomplicating? Because I can't take the elevator. That did something, but I don't know what. It activated that door. But I need... I need to send steam through both of these pipes because I need this to be on and I need the door to be on. Oh, maybe I have to turn this off. Because it was off. Okay. But I can't. Where is my mouse? There it is. Oh, there we go. Alright. I got there eventually. Now, is this even the door I want to go through? I think so, yeah. If it'll let me. Corridor is always left unlocked. I mean, yeah, I want to go through the corridor if I can. Last chance. I don't think there were any chess pieces in here. This one has a candlestick. I do not know if that is significant. This one has 2 candlesticks. And a top hat. Similar to the bedroom. Well, it's not a top hat, but it is a hat. Find a hat, wear a hat. But not in this game. Alright. Nothing to see here. I think we're gonna beat the game. No, I'm just kidding. I actually don't think that at all. I mean, gonna keep going straight, I think, right? The much anticipated green room, because I don't have any green rooms yet. Ah, green rooms have a view of the sky. Interesting. That's nice. What's happening here? A metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and money. Nice. We've got all the good luck things. We've got Lucky's Rabbit Foot for items and metal detector for keys and coins. Any chess pieces out here in the courtyard? I thought maybe I could use a metal detector on that little spot, but no. I don't see chess pieces, although it does have chessboard vibes. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going straight, I think. Locked. It was bound to happen. We've gotten quite lucky to not hit a locked door, I think. Yeah. Alright. We have to go back to the boiler room, it looks like. Is this one gonna be locked too? No, we can go. Ooh, weight room comes at a pretty good cost. Storeroom is a dead end, but gives us a key. I don't know if I can use the key on the doors, though. Let's try. Ooh. Oh, because there's a key in here. Cool. A little bit of money. And a pawn. Oh, it's still beeping. Which room is this? Storeroom. Or is that gold? Gold or white pawn? Mystery. Okay, it says there's other stuff in here, which makes sense because the map also said that there was other stuff. Does this count as a knight? I do not think so. Alright, let's go try our key on those doors. Really going willy-nilly with these steps. I mean, we're gonna go straight if we can, I think. Passageway would be a good option, but it's gonna take 2 of our diamonds. Guest bedroom would be good in that it would give us 10 more steps. But it is a dead end. I think we gotta go with passageway. This is our first time through. We're gonna try to take the direct route if we can. Keep waiting for another cutscene to happen. Not much to see, but I have a hunch that the door will be locked. What's that? I don't have any pass cards. Interesting. I mean, I am sure that this is locked, but we will try. Ooh. Alright. Now, in theory, spare room gets us there if it doesn't have a lock. What? Wait, what? This is the room, let me in. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Clearly I am missing something in my inventory. Or maybe that's just not how you find the room. Okay. Well, we still have 21 steps. I wonder if we actually have to get outside of the manor somehow. Okay, well, we will go back to the passageway, I think. Shall we go left or right when we get to the passageway? 50-50. I can't remember what options I had from the courtyard, but I don't think any of them were green rooms. I really suspect that there's something that I have to do with the boiler room for this area, but I don't know what it is. Let's try... I mean, we're right in the middle. There's literally... Okay. Made our decision for us. Dining room. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 0 has been reached. Which I believe we have reached. I don't know if I'll have enough money to get anything from the dining room though. Last time I didn't. I think I needed at least 3 coins. Keys for sale. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. What's the deal with bedrooms again? They give you extra steps, I think. Let's go with the locksmith. I bet I won't have enough to buy a key, but let's try. Indeed. Are there hidden coins in here that I can steal? I have no regrets. Had to try. That's how you learn. No chess pieces in here, as far as I can see. Alright, back to the courtyard we go then, I think. This one was locked, so I would need another key, which I do not have. And my metal detector isn't going off, so there isn't like some hidden item that I've overlooked. I mean, I don't know what this does. But maybe I need to get the third light lit up. this one? Maybe? Can I move this? Doesn't look like it. I think that was just to lock and unlock the door anyways. That one was a dead end, right? Yeah. How do I get that third light turned on? 1, 2. And those are blue, and this one is red, which means that it's false. This one is blue. But that's only for the elevator. Is there a way that I can have all 3 lit up? Well, now none of this is lit up. Because this one has to be... Okay. I mean, there's more than 3 blue boxes, so I don't think it's the number of boxes. That corresponds to those lights on the big boiler. They're all on, I think. Maybe the one up top isn't. No, it is. What happens when I do that? Maybe nothing until I get this third lit up. What if I turn this off? I mean, maybe I'm wasting my time and this is nothing. I don't think it's possible to have the elevator and these on at the same time, because this one is a false box and this is only a parallel switch, so like it doesn't have a splitter. Okay, I think I'm moving up on the boiler room for now. Maybe I'll go back to the kitchen. I mean, those are all dead ends, right? I can go this way and maybe hope for a green room that leads me out. But like, if I go here, it's a dead end. Here, I can only go back to the drawing room. Yeah, I think the only thing I have left is to maybe go here and get a key or get out of the house somehow. Okay. Is that spare room on here now? What's that room with the desk? Did we see that one? Is that the room that I'm trying to get into? Maybe. Alright. I think this is a once a day thing. Yeah. Oh. The chess pieces maybe mean that I'll be able to get there? Like, this one is a knight, and so in theory I could get here. Like, that's a knight move. Like, the bedroom was a pawn, and you know? I don't know. That's just a theory. The chapel was a bishop. I guess it doesn't really work. I don't know. There's something there, I think. But I have to think about it more. I can't go to the kitchen without going through the chapel. I don't know why I thought I could do that, but I can't. I think maybe I'm stuck. Well, I can still get to that corner, I just can't buy food in the kitchen. The red, like the chapel is red, so does that mean this room is false? Maybe? Office takes me back to the hallway. Vault gives me money to buy more steps. But I don't have any gems. I can't go to either of those. I think I'm stuck. So yeah, these two rooms are red. Which I don't really know what to make out of that. But I will try to remember that. And maybe stay away from them in the future? I don't know. No more money for me. I didn't check this room for chess pieces last time. I don't think. So let's look since we're here. Like, the only thing I can think of is that, like, the chess piece doesn't actually mean anything in the chapel because it's a lie. I don't know. I also didn't look for chess pieces in here. Yeah, and this wasn't true. There was something about flowers in the observatory thing, but we didn't really encounter anything to do with flowers. That's what we read at the beginning. I was just curious whether anything new was there. I mean, we did get to the room. We just didn't get in it. It's interesting. Can I leave? I don't... Will it reset the day automatically? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Did not think to do this at the start. Okay, before I go that way, let me not waste my steps. Well, it seems like there's lots of options that don't involve going in the yeah, but that did use a room. That makes sense. I had my suspicions. I wonder if that other one is locked then. Oh, this is cool. I was already, like, thinking that this was cool, but now it's extra cool. Ooh. Ah, but I don't think... Okay, I do still have the blueprint. I wonder if that's the observatory. Oh my gosh. There's actually so much more to this than I realized. As if I spent 2 hours walking around the house and there's like an entire map outside of the house. That's wild. Looks like there's fire over there. Is this going to use a step? Mm-hmm. This looks like a place I can rest. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time to return to the campsite for the night. Okay. I still have 3 steps. Do I want to go that way? I think I want to go back the way I came and try to go through this gate up here. Just kidding, because it won't let me. Okay, let's try to go the other way, I guess. Okay. Well, I think not a bad first try. Still lots of intrigue. This one has a lock on it. Go with my Firewatch skills. Worth a try. I don't know if there was anything that jumped out to me numbers wise, but I'll have to keep a lookout for it now that I know. It's letting me get away with my 1 step. I guess I'm still in the vicinity of my campsite. I thought that it would kind of like automatically end the day. Maybe I just can't go in. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay. You've used all your steps and must now call it a day. You've pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow, however, the house might be a little bit different. All right. Yeah, I'll take it. I've got nothing to compare it to, you know? I have lots of thoughts. I'm gonna be chewing on them for a week until we play again. It's gonna take some willpower to not play before next week. Maybe I'll play a little bit off stream. We will see. Very cool. This game definitely lives up to the hype. If you are into puzzle games of any sort, definitely recommend. And I feel like I'm really just scratching the surface. There is, I think, a lot here. So I'm already very impressed and strongly recommend. If you made it this far with me, thank you so much for being here. It really means a lot to me. I hope you enjoyed watching me try to solve puzzles. I stream every Thursday, Friday, and Monday. Thursdays are Stardew, Mondays are Off Mic Mondays, and Fridays, for the foreseeable future, will be Blueprints. If any of that sounds good to you, I would love to see you around. And if you'd like to drop a like, comment, and/or subscription, I would be delighted. But no pressure at all, just happy to have you here with me. And yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. Thanks again for being here, and take care. I will see you when I see you. Bye.